Fight number 9. This is between Declan Burge versus Tom Runamile Welch. Both fighters matched in age. 23. Will they be matched in stature? We will see when they enter the ring. Burge in the gold corner. An agent. Tom Runamile Welch, in the black corner, also age 23, is a recruitment consultant. Ordinary guys, fairly ordinary jobs. You wouldn't expect it. They'd be climbing into a ring. Just 10 weeks has hardened them into fully fledged amateur boxers. And it's here on this stage, in this ring, that they will show their prowess. There's Declan Burge there already in the ring. Tom Runamile Welch heading out for the black team coach. The recruitment consultant, also age 23, steps into the ring. Having a word with the referee. Your referee tonight, Wayne Bridges. Once again, we see this pattern of both fighters starting out very aggressively, very fast, not really waiting around. There we go. One of the first well-placed uppercuts of the night. Didn't quite make full contact, but we do seem to have Tom Runamile Welch opting for that uppercut. Really getting inside the guard, trying to make contact with the chin. But also some hooks and a few jabs. So he's really learned well here. He's mixing it up. Left jab coming in. Both fighters, similar stance, similar height, similar build. Both 23. On paper, very evenly matched. Sometimes in boxing, on paper, can mean absolutely nothing when they get in the ring. And it can really come down to the actual skills, reflexes and tactics that come into play in the actual ring. No one can ever be sure who will win a fight until you actually put those fighters right in front of each other. So Burge versus Welch. Tom Runamile Welch. We assume, talking about his enemies and his opponents, not him. He seems to be holding his ground, so staying true to his name and hoping that he will make his enemies run a mile through his prowess in the ring. Coaches and trainers shouting encouragement. The referee, Wayne Bridges, just looking on what is appearing to be a very even and very clean fight. That ends round 1 with the bell. Stool gets flipped out. Both fighters looking fairly fit, actually. Fairly calm, not breathing too hard. It's a nice thing to see. Just regaining their composure. Gold corner just giving some advice there about working the shots. Keeping the movement going. Trying to make yourself a difficult target to hit. Pretty big shot there from Declan Burge in the gold corner. Both 23-year-olds coming in now. Snapping with that left jab there from Welch again. So, Burge and Welch, round 2 of 3 here in Whitchurch, Bristol, the boxing ring. This has been organised by the Challenge Boxing, 10-week training course, culminating in a final match-up between 2 of those on the course as they pit their skills in 6 minutes. Burge just starting to show a little bit of tiredness. Welch making the most of that opportunity there just to throw some jabs in, a few of them getting through his guard. But Burge trying to stay composed. Perhaps not as composed as he was when he was sat on that stool. But can you blame him? He's up against the might of Tom Run a Mile Welch. Any boxer will have to work hard to beat this guy. Welch is still testing the reflexes of Burge. Just 30 seconds left of this round now. "15 seconds left in round 2 of 3. Wow! Tom Welch here really starting to lay a few shots in there. I think a big difference for whether he would win the round on points. Burge is starting to show signs of tiredness now. Welch took advantage of that by really laying into Burge, making him pay. In the replay we can see big right hook there from Burge. If he could just do a bit more like that, he might be able to turn this fight around. That one was blocked. Not completely clean shots coming through. A few there, just catching him. His fitness does seem to be going down the drain ever so slightly. If Welch can capitalise on that, perhaps Welch can aim for the win. Each fighter now just exchanging a flurry of punches. These punches being a mixture of hooks and jabs. Welch still now and again just showing signs of going for that uppercut. Jab really working there for both of them. You could tell the difference. You could tell that they've been through this training. You could tell that they've had this work done, that they've been under supervision, because anyone's getting in a ring would just punch randomly. But these guys are picking their shots. They're mixing it up. They're working the body, then they're moving to the head. Different combinations of shots now coming in from Burge. Burge really just trying to suck it up and throw what he's got left. Really going to have to empty the last bit in his tank now. He might be tired. He throws off his opponent, and Wayne Bridges just checking they're both still good to go on. Just 20 or so seconds left now of this final round. And now it seems to be Welch, the more tired of the two. Just dropping his guard there. Legs look a little bit wobbly, but he's come back. Just a few seconds left now. Both fighters seem aware of this. A few shots getting in there from Welch on the chin of Burge, and that's it. Round 3. And what was a clinch turns into a hug as both fighters congratulate each other. Welch immediately off with the gloves. Clearly happy to have finished. Very, very hot, taking his head guard off. Burge just leaning on the ropes. Seems to be happy with the performance. Difficult to call. I think I know my winner is, but I'll keep my mouth silent. And it is! It is Tom Run a Mile Welch, who's won on decision against Declan Burge. I think not too much of a surprise. Burge did do a great performance, but Welch really just landing the majority of those shots and staying the more controlled of the two.